The episode starts off with Thomas and David building a block castle. David then puts the block in the position where Thomas doesn't want it to be, and when Thomas sees that, he proceeds to hit David, just because of what David did to the block castle. The teacher tells Thomas not to hit, and later, Thomas and his friend Melanie are going to go on the seesaw. Thomas wants to sit on the right side of the seesaw, but Melanie wants to sit on the same side that Thomas wants to sit on. Thomas then proceeds to punch Melanie just because of that. How pathetic. Melanie cries her head off as Thomas feels relieved that he hit her. The narrator tells Thomas that he shouldn't have been hitting people and that that's what bad children do.
You can't hit your friend just because you don't like something. That is what bad children do.
But the thing is, Thomas is a bad child. Remember when he kicked his sister in the head? You say that that's not a bad child? Thomas then apologizes to his friend, but it turns out his friend ran away from him because why would you want to be friends with a hitter? Later, when Thomas is at home, Thomas is flicking through stuff on the TV, which looks like it's just pictures. The mom tells Thomas not to play with the remote, and then Thomas and his mom fight over the remote. This is when that Thomas proceeds to hit his mom. His mom tells him to stop it, but Thomas hits his mom even harder. On the neck. Watch.
Haven't I told you not to hit people?
I guess he's hitting the person who loves him the most. Yep, I said the mom loves him the most, even though that there's an episode where Thomas's mom actually hits him. It's called Stay Beside Mommy.
Mommy! Thomas! Oh.
And now here Thomas is, trying to hit his mom back. Thomas's mom then puts Thomas in timeout. Good. The narrator is explaining that it hurts when you hit someone and then it makes people feel bad. Thomas is in timeout, and then the narrator gives him a flashback of when a boy punched him in the face. And you could argue that he deserved it, but of course he didn't deserve to be punched in the face. Thomas then apologizes and says that he won't hit anymore. Thomas is told to say sorry to Melanie and David. Let's summarize. Thomas proceeded to hit people for the most pathetic reasons ever. He hit his friend because of a stupid block castle, and he also hit his other friend because of some stupid seesaw. He made his friend cry her head off, and the narrator told him that only bad children hit people. At home, Thomas proceeded to hit his mom twice just because of some stupid remote. He gets time out, and it was only when the narrator gave him a flashback of when a boy punched him in the face that Thomas decided to apologize to everyone for being a hitter. Thomas can get put in his place.